How may I assist you?
And we are live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And this is the Lore Together live stream. After a week hiatus, we are back. And Mystic is just finishing up a little bit of stuff to get ready for this level 80 adventure. Yes, I'm usually playing these evenings, but we're switching it up because Mystic knows Guild Wars better than I do, so I figured it'd make more sense for him to go through the next step of what we were going to do to help, touch upon the dragon cycle, since he's done a lot of these story points before, and I haven't gotten past like level 45 in Guild Wars 2, and that was like 8 years ago.
Until we converse again.
So,
Yeah.
So I'm going to it's put in his capable hands with our ranger, Asura. I almost said Asari. I'm getting our live streams mixed up. So
That'd be kind of cool.
So thanks for joining us tonight. And this is an extra special Wednesday live stream, and then tomorrow is our next live stream when we get back on schedule for doing Thursdays, and we'll be getting back to Mass Effect. So thanks again for joining us. Uh-oh. You sound frustrated, sir.
No, all I'm doing is making sure that we have a couple things to go into what I want to go into.
Yeah, that's fair.
End of Dragons, begin story.
Research log 428. Latest results still
I want
inconclusive.
that hair for my Asura.
Elder dragons awaken, consume magic, and leave nothing but annihilation in their wake. This is the way it's always been. The dragon cycle. Unimaginable suffering through the ages. Countless lives shattered. And instead of uniting, some capitalized on chaos. But some of us fought back. Heroes across Tyria banded together. We came from different corners, but shared a vision of a better tomorrow. Not everyone made it. Then came hope from an unexpected place. Aurene, who we raised from an egg. With the prismatic dragon on our side, we have a chance. A chance to finally break the dragon cycle. We've slain 5 elder dragons. But what's the right path forward? Every elder dragon death has made the whole system more unstable. There have been many theories. We tried to keep balance by replacing them, but that turned out to be impossible. We're running out of time for answers. I'm running out of time. One remaining elder dragon is out there somewhere. I don't know what awaits us.
Champion,
I gotta say, the
I need
design
to
for
speak with you.
Aurene is...
Something's happening, and I'd like to discuss it. In person. Also, if I'm honest, I wouldn't mind seeing your face. Again. In person. Don't let that go to your head.
So there was dialogue from Aurene that...
Yeah, I
Sorry.
have the delayed dialogue. Oh, first of all, Everett, thanks. Hello. We did enjoy our vacation. So good. So good that I'm probably going to be tired for the rest of this week, catching up on all the sleep I missed. So thanks. Gen Con was great, and it sounds like it was the largest ever attended. So you may have seen us and not realized it.
So So we got that whole cutscene, and now we're going to take a trip to the Eye of the North.
Yes. No, I like design for Reed. She looks really great.
Mm-hmm.
Prismatic dragons are my jam. Very pretty loading screens there.
Oh, the guy who does, well, I don't know if he still works for Arena, but the guy whose art style they're emulating, at least then, is really good.
Yeah.
Give me a report.
I think what generality goes, R.I.P. Treherne. I guess he's the only character in that cutscene I recognized from my own play.
Yep, because almost everyone else from there is from Season 1 and beyond. If you ever played Season 1,
Yeah.
then,
Well, thanks for doing this, generality. What?
just the having played Guild Wars since it first came out, like since Guild Wars
Yeah.
2 first came out, I was in the beta weekends even.
Yes, you
And
were.
then to walk into Eye of the North playing End of Dragons and getting the location experience for the scrying pool, which you would have had
ages ago.
ages ago.
Because we're skipping so much with this character just so that
Yeah.
way we could do
So
the lore dive properly.
in the My Story section, we're still in the first act. We've skipped Living World Season 1, Season 2, Heart of Thorns, Season 3, Path of Fire, Season 4, Icebrute Saga, which is kind of like Season 5, and now we're in End of Dragons.
Just but that's the nice thing about Guild Wars is that it doesn't make you go through all of it.
Right.
You get to go to the story you want to play.
Champion, it's wonderful to
Generally
see.
played beta for Guild
Even
Wars.
with Jormak and Primordius gone, I noticed Tyria's still standing. Seems the Exalted were a bit off in their predictions. Disaster hasn't struck. Yet.
The world does feel different, though. Can't put my finger on it. Like,
I gotta
change is
talk into
coming.
the mic more directly.
Real
I'm not getting
change.
picked up
I feel
well
it
enough,
too, Champion.
Even though I know my mic's working.
That's why I wanted to see you. I've begun to perceive something. A distant presence. An ancient presence. It's a ripple in the mists. Like a dolphin in the deep, sounding to sense what's out there, and I want to respond. But before I do, I check my visions. All my possible futures converge to one point. Today.
And you can't see past it.
And I can't see past it.
Are you sure? Does it mean you die?
I'm not sure of anything, except my urge to respond. To say, yes, I'm here.
The
You're not
chat says
scared?
I'm very
I'm
quiet. Is there anything we
intrigued.
should do to turn
I'm
it up?
intensely curious. And even if I die, we know I won't stay dead.
We think.
Whatever it is, I can handle it. I just wanted to tell you, before it all begins.
How does it begin?
I'm not sure, but I know it involves Tiny and Goric.
Then I'll talk to them.
So Goric we met during Path of Fire.
Okay.
Was it Path of Fire? Might have been Season 4. But either way, we've known him for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm assuming at this point you've worked with her for a while as the commander. You guys are fast friends. Everything
Yeah.
should be good. Okay.
And on this case,
Commander. Keith.
Oh, you're back. That's, good. That's great.
Is she...
Something to do with Goric.
Yeah, okay, so Goric and I have been up here doing research, looking for a way to end the dragon cycle. Cause, like, who needs that noise every 10,000 years, am I right? So many dead people, and the cleanup is insane.
You were talking about Goric.
Right. Goric got a message from an old colleague.
Ah,
An old Inquest colleague.
Ah.
Anka. Anka. He's mentioned her a couple times. I've never met her. Says she was tracking Jormag and Primordius.
Ah.
She has some data. Would he like to see it? She'll trade it to us.
For what?
Doesn't specify for what. Red flag. Come meet her at Lorner's Pass alone. Second red flag.
So, Anka offers him something she knows he'd want without asking for something in return?
Yes,
Why would she do that?
exactly.
Oh. She likes him.
Exactly.
Why do you care?
I don't know.
But you don't trust her.
Why should I?
Why indeed?
I'm sorry, are you worried for Gorik's
I will say it's very weird to hear
Yes.
this
I'm worried for Gorik's
Dialogue.
safety.
You
from
wanna
this
go find him at the
actress.
pass? Bring him back?
I
Coming. Would
main
you
as a
please?
human ranger,
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, yeah?
so it's a different voice actor, and it's just throwing me a little bit.
I can understand that.
Oh, this is just because we never actually completed a chapter before. Okay. All right, head to Lornar's Pass. So to do that, unfortunately, we have to do. We've never. Oh my God. Okay, this is gonna be more complicated than I thought. Okay. Oh no, we can fast travel to Lion's Arch. So that's good.
We have enough gold to do that this time?
Yeah.
Yay!
So we got a daily reward of mystic coins. I sold both of them.
Okay, that'll cover a lot.
All right, we don't need this. This is just revealing Lion's Arch rebirth.
Wait. Let's take
Okay.
a. Okay, I've never seen this before. All right, you know. So this is the rebuilt version.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty majestic, guys. I'm sorry, that is. I understand this is a long cutscene, but I hadn't seen it before.
You should just play Guild Wars again.
With what time, sir?
That's a fair point.
I still have games I want to cover for future episodes.
We
that
also
I've
have
been-
games we have to do for our Let's Plays, so yeah.
Yes, we're gonna be back on track with those.
This is not where I waypointed to. But this is where it drops you after the cutscene, so.
Okay.
There's going to be a tiny moment because I have to get through Lion's Arch to Lornar's Pass. I'm like 95% sure there's a way through.
I love that you got XP just walking through Lion's Arch.
Oh, Guild Wars is very good about XP for exploration.
I'm assuming especially at the fiddly bits where you have to do a bunch of platforming to get to something.
I also do like the jumping poses.
Yes, you do. I hate them with a burning passion. But that just means we don't like the same things.
Yeah, so this used to not be here until the attack on Lion's Arch, this entryway here.
Yeah, it was a pretty more of like a tight, built over itself circular situation. Like this seems like a much more open Lion's Arch. Which makes sense after you clear everything through, you know, like a dragon crashing out through it. This looks the same.
Well, this is Lornar's Pass, so.
Yes, this looks the same. I remember fighting wolves here. Everett goes, isn't a red flag an anachronism here? And generally goes, I like getting XP for exploring because in the previous game you just got titles based on how much of the world you'd seen. I like titles too, but I prefer a little XP. Maybe XP and
Now,
a title?
this may get a little difficult for me because we are, even though we're level 80, we're technically kind of a little under. We don't have all the skills that I'm used to having.
Right, we
so.
haven't refined the character.
Gorik! Wait up!
Commander? What are you doing here?
Just thought you could use the company.
Seems
lizard dude now?
implausible.
Squatty lizard dude.
Tell me about this old friend you're meeting.
Yeah, Gork, we want to hear all about Anka.
Spare no detail.
Anka? She's an old colleague from my time at Thaumanova. We had a highly productive collaboration. I mean, I may have occasionally experienced mild heart arrhythmia when we were working together, but as Blish always said, don't masticate where you hibernate.
What?
Or something. I'm paraphrasing. Anyway, I lost touch with her years ago, after she left the inquest. We haven't spoken since.
You know, Gorik, passion can mature in absence.
I will say,
Like an
one of the most annoying things in any game is when I run faster.
Just
Oh yeah, the NPC who's telling you a story?
on a problem. And Commander, we do have a problem. Tiny and I have been working on a hypothesis about elder dragons and magic, but with most gone,
And it happens like every
data is
game.
hard to come by. We're on Terra Incognita. Anka is offering, and we need all the knowledge we can get.
Gorik? Over here! It's been so long. Let me take a look at you. You haven't changed a bit.
Nor you. Anka, allow me to introduce...
Oh, I know. It's an honor, Commander. Any friend at Gorik's is a friend of mine.
quite the charmer.
Pleased to meet you.
Feels like only yesterday we were side by side, two interns working to push the boundaries of science.
Those were the days.
I meant to reach out after what happened. I did. But there was this plague, beetles incubating in people's faces.
It was a long time ago. A lot's happened since then.
I'm happy to see you're well, and eager to see this new data of yours.
Oh, that's... Yeah... I made that up.
She what?
Made it up? But you said you
Yes.
don't have a passion for elder dragons?
More of a professional interest. One in particular. I think you know her.
Wait a second.
You do want something.
Afraid I do. Me and my Aether Blades.
Aether blades?
Bye, Commander.
Hey!
Gork! Aether blades in West Natch! I knew she couldn't be trusted! We heal as one.
All my commenting's gonna be late because like this is one of the few games where it's hard for me to actually read what's actually going on with the delay. I was like, when are we gonna find out that Anka's really just trash?
Pretty quickly. Whoops.
Generally goes, I missed the explanation for why we're interrupting this date.
It's not a date.
It's not really a date. Yeah.
Come, Jack.
It's an abduction.
We'll catch
Maureen, hold on. We need a plan.
There's no time! They took Gork!
You can come with me, or I can go alone. Either way. But I'm not staying out of the fight this time.
Scion and Champion.
Scion and Champion.
So this threw me the first time I played this. They, for some reason, put the next mission inside of a mission.
Oh yeah, no, that
So-
can throw you. But I can
Yeah.
understand why they would do that. Aetherblade Armada, have we met them before in the game?
They're in season 1. Yes, they do a political assassination in season 1 and everything.
Never thought
Yeah.
I'd see those sky clown again.
This is a cool looking
They're not
ship. I'll
clowns,
give
they're
them that.
killers. Remember
Yeah.
Lion's Arch? They worked for Starlight for the love of Starlight!
They've certainly been busy. Where did they get all these airships?
The commander? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy kicking your ass.
Rage at maximum.
Ever goes, I watch a chunk of your commentary episodes. One of these days to get around to all of them. Well, we plan to make more of them, so...
How'd that feel? Ladies? Aether blades are
I'm gonna make some more time for writing in the next.
Check the
Here,
terminal
and
for
as
a
I
map,
mentioned in
a
the
flight plan.
latest episode, if it stays in for the editing,
Hmm.
we're gonna have a website where our writing's
They don't
gonna
make
be
any sense.
showcased
Why
as
would
well
the
as
Aether
stuff
Blades
about
go
the
to-
podcast.
Yep.
So
I have to get off this thing.
get out of there.
You're gonna have to jump!
Oh, this is gonna be very annoying. Okay.
Are things exploding left and right?
No, I just didn't realize that we have no glider.
Well, does it look like it's impossible to get done?
Yeah, but I'm so used to having one, it may limit me. So.
Do you have a flying mount at this point?
No, that is not it. We don't. I think we haven't earned our mount technically yet.
Okay.
We heal as one.
Reading some crazy energy spikes, Commander.
That's not a good
Anything
sign.
Strange?
You could say that.
They're heading into the mists.
Oh no, I can't help you in there. Commander, please don't let anything happen to Gor.
In the mists.
Just you and me now, champion.
Maybe just you. I have no way to get to the next ship.
Let me help. I think you'll enjoy this.
Oh, N? Okay. This is not my usual key either.
Wait, was that like a charge attack or something?
Basically, we can share Aureen's abilities sometimes, including like a slight jump fly thing.
Okay.
Kind of comes from being her champion. Oh.
Rage at maximum.
Ooh, that looked a little close.
I mean, they kind of do fudge the numbers, you know, fudging your die rolls.
They're allowed to do that. You don't want to like make the game unfun.
Oh yes, I earned this.
Oh, I can pick up. Oh, no, okay.
Generally goes, but you can't just ride the dragon?
I already did that in this game.
Apparently,
that
yeah.
was the defeating of Kralkatork.
Yeah, apparently that's not exciting enough anymore. Karmic Dice, as Baldur's Gate 3 calls it.
Ooh. We'll get to Baldur's Gate eventually.
Oh yeah. Mystic really wants to get to Baldur's Gate.
The third game, unfortunately, has not a lot to do with the first two. I mean, there's obviously some stuff, but it's not like it's a... Oh, hello.
We're not here to harm your Asura friend. Call up Aureen and surrender. No one has to get hurt.
Everyone thinks I'm your pet.
Evasive maneuvers. Hard to stop her.
There's the power.
Nobody has to get hurt, they said earlier, and then there's just these huge cannons just all over the place.
Yep.
It seems like getting hurt's just the name of the game right now.
Anyone else?
Generally goes, yeah, they don't seem to be any miniature giant space hamsters in it. Well, it's not a Spelljammer campaign,
Captain told us not to use it.
Just a contingency.
which, considering some of the controversies recently, might be for the
Where am I
better.
going? Where am I going?
Daul.
Ouch.
Hold them off. I'll deal with it. Don't hurt him.
I got big guns and I cannot lie. Yeah, the I can't. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right now.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
Mystic is like dying on the inside.
Can't believe you fell for that. There's the power.
Can't remember that happening when I played this before.
Having fun in there, you bilge rat? I got a little thing for ya. Hi.
Oh, is that a mesmer?
Ends, Commander.
Yep,
You'll
seems
never
like it.
reach your friend in time.
Could be wrong, but
It looks just pretty mesmery.
Haunted Aether Blade? Yeah, sounds like a mesmer.
And I'm trapped.
Oh.
Gotta be a way to overload the system.
I was lucky.
There's the power.
What am I missing? Oh.
Generally goes, mesmers are always more extra than other classes, which I expect wholeheartedly.
Rage at maximum.
When we played with some friends, we had a friend who played a mesmer, and even just the armor, it could be that they were playing like a human woman
Did it.
character.
Now to find the
But
right ship.
the armor was absolutely extra for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Mystic, you'd mentioned before
take
that
care
you
of
knew
this
of
one.
people who do like armor, like fashion competitions in this
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Haven't
called.
seen Noreen like this in a while.
There's a bit of a thing called Fashion Wars.
Interesting.
Where am I supposed to go? Can't go there. Oh, I guess I'm just going here. Okay. No.
There we go. I expect you to die.
Look at we're almost to the end of this. And then we get to actual, like, Cantha and...
You know, as much as there have been a bunch of people trying to kill you, this seems pretty peaceful for how you describe the mists.
Yeah. We're kind of flying through the not exactly dangerous part. Probably should get out of the way of whatever this thing is.
Next ship's too far. I have to steer this thing closer.
Okay.
Rage, there's the power. We heal as one.
Okay.
Jeremy goes, having commander in both games is confusing. Yep. Nope.
Maximum pain.
Oh! That was lucky.
It just feels like we're just thankful for Irene basically watching out for us.
Yeah. I mean, they know it's not a... I mean, there is platforming in this game, as we mentioned, jumping puzzles, but...
Rage at maximum.
This is my boomstick.
Pretty much. Alright. I think we're supposed to go to this one.
No.
Why there's that fail safe? I'm not gonna bother fighting that guy.
You're just a waste of my time. Oh.
Timey, we're out of the mist. Can you see our location? Some kind of landmass in the distance. Timey? Must be out of comms range. Great.
You're still here, Commander. Just in time to see it firsthand. Good. Crawling where they don't belong.
Deal with her later. Gotta find Gorik.
I have to say, like, the battle seems kind of repetitive, but it's also quick.
Rage at max.
So the repetition of it doesn't get so boring so fast that you start having existential crisis as you keep clicking the buttons.
Yeah, there is a lot of differentiation based on class and stuff when it comes to Aether Blades, because almost all characters have the same, or all NPCs have at least similar classes to be player characters. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Commander!
Rage at maximum.
They tortured me. I never broke through. They couldn't get a word out of me.
How's that feel? Excruciating?
Quiet.
I can't believe Anka would do this. Joining the Aether Blades? Kidnapping? What's gotten into her?
We can talk about her later. Right now, we have to get off this ship.
She used to be so
Sorry about this, Gorik.
Now! Almost there, Commander.
I'm coming. Meet me on the deck.
Oh, ow.
Evasive maneuver! I've got her in my sights.
There she is!
Don't do it, Anka!
What is going on?
So I kind of glossed over where that dragon energy that Anka shoots Su-Wan with came from.
Yeah, what?
Problem, and I handled it.
Commander, I think we're going down!
Oh, I think you didn't mean Suwan. I think you meant Oreen.
No.
Oh, you meant, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I mentioned in the episode that Su-Wan gets hit by a
Yes.
blast of dragon energy that Anka has. I never said that it came from Oreen, because...
Da da da.
Seems to be stabilizing.
Last thing we need is a dead mainlander. Probably stick us on more detail. The hell are they, anyway? Search me. Those teeth, those ears. Ugh.
Those ears can hear you. Oh.
Interesting storytelling
I
device.
said I don't know. The detective will have an update when it's all sorted out. Sit tight.
Unacceptable. I want my comms call. We have a right to counsel.
Not here, you don't.
Oh, thank the commander. You're awake. You've been out for so much to... You won't believe where we... Whew. Slow down. Okay, first things first. We're in a pickle.
I can see that.
After Amnoon, I swore I'd never go back in. One time, unfortunate misunderstanding. 2 times, I start to question myself. Prison changes you. I'm not built for hard time, Commander. There's still so much to learn, so much science to be done. Never even got a chance to tell. I won't die in this cell, you hear me? I won't. Jail my body, but my mind is free. Okay, calm down, everyone. Think. Scrap metal. If we find some, we can hone it into a shiv. We have to establish dominance. Find the biggest, most intimidating inmate and stab him in the carotid artery in front of the whole cafeteria. Oh, but if we do, then what have we become? Are we monsters, Commander? And were we all along? Maybe prison doesn't change you. Maybe it reveals you. No. We do what we must to stay alive. In the insect world, there is no morality. Only the strongest survive. And so shall we. We must be as ruthless as the beetle, as deadly as the mantis, as resilient as the roach.
He's an entomologist, by the way.
Okay. Generally goes, Cantha, probably my favorite continent in terms of visual design.
Time's up? Are we
and then
being executed?
Oh, what? What's the matter with you? Your friends negotiated your release.
Our friends?
Follow me. And no funny business. You're still in my custody.
Officer, may I ask your name?
Rama. Detective Rama.
Detective. My name is Gorik.
I don't need your life story. You washed up on my beach. Gave me a crap ton of paperwork.
Truth is, I've at times been
Tengu.
quite at odds with the law. In fact, I was charged with bioterrorism in Amnoon.
They've been something we've wanted to know for a long time. And it's like finally seeing them.
Staying busy, Akane?
Best internship ever.
All right, you two. Release forms. By signing this, you affirm that the Ministry of Security has treated you fairly and humanely, that you've suffered no unreasonable bodily harm during your arrest and detainment. You first, bioterrorist.
Wait, define bodily harm. I stubbed my toe last night.
Sign the damn form.
Gorik gets on my nerves.
That's fair.
Now you. You can collect your
Jerry
personal
also
effects
goes,
from the box there.
So much science to be done till you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm off for 2.
We should get back to Portal at some point, too.
Yes, Portal's really good.
Now if you'll follow me. Akane, hold down the fort.
Roger that.
Shinjay?
I was trying to tell you, Commander. The airship crash-landed in...
Cantha, come for the waters, stay for the hospitality. Been a while. Did you miss us?
Cantha? I don't know what to say.
Only been 114 years. Not like you had time to prepare something.
But no, I do like, of all the environments, I think Cantha is my favorite. So.
What the alchemy is that?
Security Mac or something. I can't keep up with all
Oh, that's some pretty advanced tech there.
Right?
Golems. Has Cantha been trading with Radasum?
Which part of we've been closed to the outside world for over 100 years did you not understand? And we're here. Welcome to Cantha.
Wow. Oh, look, we got to the intro, guys. Everett goes, this second hour is much more engaging than the first hour. Oh, I agree. The first hour was just basically checkmark boxes.
And our Minister of Security wants to speak with you after.
Everett goes, the random intern was great.
Alright, talk to Casimir.
That's some pretty cool looking armor.
Okay, so it is established in the story that she doesn't actually wear clothes.
What?
Her clothing is always just an illusion that she's projecting.
I mean, that's a super comfy way to live.
Right? Just like that got worked into the plot at some point.
Right.
But she is like one of the most powerful mesmers, so.
I mean, yeah, if I
Jory,
could basically project
I'm glad
clothing in
you're
my
here.
sleeve.
Have you heard anything about Aurene? Is
She's fine. Recovering.
Don't worry. Case with her. You'll see her soon. It's okay to take a moment to find your
Jerry
bearings.
goes, is this the day...
After we heard about what happened,
dialogue,
we
I'm
were
sorry.
so... Anyway, took a little while, but it all worked out. Sort of.
I'm still missing some pieces. How did you find us?
Okay,
Find you kind of caused a hot, steaming mess of a circus show. An international incident. Jenna sent me to Smooth Feathers. And no way would I let Jory miss the opportunity of a lifetime.
Don't know about that. Not like I ever expected to see this place. But sure, if you say so.
You know it is. Commander, there'll be time to catch you up, but that man wanted to speak to you.
Alright.
Generally goes, is this the debut of Cantha in Guild Wars 2?
Yes.
Yeah, which explains a lot of it. And then also says, for that Mesmer, that's great as long as there aren't people walking around with True Sight. Yeah, I don't think I could ever commit to that even if I was that powerful. Also, I don't want my butt touching all those things, like, just feels so gross.
Well, I don't think it's so, like, illusions are, you know, have physicality.
So they have a physical projection within them,
Yeah,
too. They're just not.
Yeah. Because
so it's more
people
like
can
3D printing.
People can project clones of themselves that can interact with you.
Okay.
Like in combat and stuff. So I assume it's when she is projecting clothes, it acts just like normal clothes.
Okay. Huh, okay.
So, you're the commander I've been hearing so much about.
I guess I am.
Lee, Minister of Security. Under the agreement signed 20 minutes ago, you've been granted clemency.
I imagine I have you to thank for that?
You are fortunate to have such influential friends. My understanding is you're something of a protector of the realm, doing whatever's necessary to keep your people safe.
I try to keep all people safe.
I see. Well, it is my duty to keep the people of Cantha safe. I'm very good at my job, Commander.
I don't doubt you are, Minister.
I must return to my duties. Welcome to the sovereign Empire of Cantha.
Well, Commander, you're almost free of me. But there's one more thing we need to do before I can sign your release. Meet me at the monastery training grounds as soon as you can.
Rama?
Everett goes, at first I thought
Minister?
Any updates
the
on our
detective
Aetherblade
sombrero
situation?
type hat meant a Spanish
Unfortunately,
team.
no.
But now this feels at
Busy
least
handling our guest
stereotypically
of
Japanese.
honor. But I'll be back on the case soon
I
as
think
this
at
is
least
wrapped
this
up.
area, Cantha, that's the feel, is that
Maybe we'll
Asian
finally make
fusion.
some headway.
Am I remembering that correctly, Mystic? Yeah. Obviously, not all of Cantha is the same culture, but this place, that's more of that
Tiny.
inspiration.
They've released the commander. Gorik, too.
Good. I look forward to telling Gorak how much of a
Oh, we
joy
get a
a friend he
glider.
was for trusting Anka.
Yeah! Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now. Yay!
To the plan.
At least I think we did. Let's see.
If I agreed,
How did I
you
give
mean
myself-
Yay,
go
glider.
along with it, but told you the whole time it was a bad idea. Yeah, but you're right. We did. Still, he and I are gonna have a talk.
The commander. Aureen found herself a nice little sea cave to rest up in.
Generalities
She'd love for you to
confirms
come
Cantha. Excuse me, that
hitched a ride
Cantha
with
is
a local
Sino/Japanese for the most
If you
part.
don't mind
The
answering a
accents
few
are throwing
nosy
me
questions, I
too.
bet you can too.
Don't forget, you need to meet with Detective Rama as well.
So we should go probably talk to Aureen.
Yeah, it's
Unless you guys want to explore Cantha. We only have
15-ish minutes.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm gonna strictly cut it is right now. I don't know how long these hiccups are gonna last. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I've done hiccups on a live stream. I don't even know.
Rage at maximum.
Alright. Because if you want a tour of Cantha, there's a great way to do it. They have raptor taxis.
Oh, look at that! I love these little bearded dragons. Excuse me.
But let's go talk to Aureen. If
Yeah.
people want to. Yeah, I'll give a minute.
Oh, waiting to see in the chat if anybody has any preferences.
Yes. Here's
Yeah.
a siege turtle. This is a mount you can get in this campaign.
Oh my gosh, I can get a siege turtle?
Yep. And
Well-
it's siege 2.
Well, sir, that's all you had to say. I want a siege turtle now.
And they hover. Let's see, can I get
They
in?
hover?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they hover and stuff. And they have those big cannons. So.
Bulbasaur. Sorry. Everett goes, hiccups are weird.
Yeah.
They are weird. I thought I was sitting up straight enough, but if I slouch too long, that's what happens. Everett goes, no preferences, I'm just along for the ride. I honestly think we should see Irene get a little bit more of this plot done, and then...
Okay.
But generally goes, I always cure hiccups by holding my breath for a minute, but it doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah.
No, my hiccups are pretty persistent.
I'm trying to remember where the...
I have a friend who basically has this story she tells about, do you know why Ladybug has spots? And goes into this long diatribe about why ladybugs have spots. And one time she did that, and then at the end of it, she goes, and now your hiccups are gone. And literally, as she's saying that sentence, I hiccuped, and she was so upset. I'm the only person that has not worked on for her.
I'm at the wrong dock.
I've just got a really ticklish diaphragm. Getting lost at the docks there.
Yep.
Fishing isn't tough if one develops patience.
Everett goes, I've tried the breath holding, mixed results. Mixed results. It's, for me, I have to wait it out. Now, luckily, my hiccups will not last for more than like 20 minutes at a
where's
time.
the way up?
So it doesn't get to the point where it's painful, but it's just, they're so... Once they're triggered, I can't really get rid of them easily. It's a beautiful swim you're going on here. Wait, your glider just pops out of your back like that? It's like wings!
Oh, yeah,
Booyah.
and there's, like... Yeah, let me show you. Like, there's tons of different glider skins and everything.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious? I can have like a oh. Oh wait, yeah, that's my favorite so far.
Yeah, there's just tons of that. All the mounts have skin. There's so many damn skins. Because the cash shop is pretty much all cosmetics. Like, there's not a lot
I
of...
appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're the one needing a lift out to the sea caves? Your friend said you might be by. I'm happy to give you a lift whenever. Odd one, that friend of yours. Smart, but in a kind of unsettling way.
Cherry blossom trees. You can't have Sino-Japanese influence without cherry blossom trees.
So, you actually know a dragon. You just sit around and eat
That's
snacks
interesting, 'cause that
and shoot the breeze
ship's
like
not
it's
supposed to be
anybody?
there.
Well, generally, we talk about slightly more important things than that.
Oh, you're not secretly a god or something, are you?
No, not that I know of.
Ever asked to
The other
confirm
sort
our
of talk a
race
lot.
generality
Do
confirmed?
you
because
all
it's
talk a
Sarah.
lot? I
Yes.
mean, is that
No, we're
part of
playing.
your culture?
Ah, you mean timey. No, while we enjoy a bit of discourse, most
And I
of
do
Sura
intend
are
on
nowhere
doing
near
a
as
Let's Play
loquacious
of
as
this
she.
at some point in the... Like, all of Guild Wars. Not weekly or anything, just kind of as I go. I'm gonna start trying to do more of Let's Play sessions at a time.
Yeah.
So we don't have this waiting thing.
As a social media maven, I plan to do more updates through Instagram and Mastodon. Overall, you might have seen that I've been playing a little bit more with some different types of updates rather than just during the episode images that Mystic's really good at creating. And stuff like that.
Commander, so good to see you walking free again.
Yeah, what was it like? You know, in the slammer. Did you get any prison tattoos?
Yes. That's enough fun at my expense. Now, where's Aureen?
She's inside, resting up. Don't worry, really.
I just finished running a series of tests on her, and frankly, I'm baffled. Her vital signs are completely normal, but her magic, it's nearly non-existent.
They drained her magic?
Yes. And that extractor thing they shot her with left us no clue how it works. Or how to cure her.
Lady Timey, your request to accompany Ambassador Meade to court has been approved. I'll be your escort.
Lady Timey, huh? I could get used to that. Consider me escorted. Woohoo! Can't wait to get a closer look at those mechs.
Come. I can feel Aureen getting restless. She knows you're here. She spent most of her
This looks
time
so much better than
sleeping,
than they did
hearing you were on your way,
Ice
woke her right
at one
up.
point in the, I think it was the original campaign or something, or maybe like one
Oh.
of the early seasons. They got much better at doing crystalline effects like this.
Yeah, and that looks really unique and special.
Champion.
Aureen, you're sure you're...
I'm fine. Tired. And there's a hollow feeling, as if something is missing.
I see.
Commander, can we talk over here for a second? I think this is taking a toll on her mentally more than anything else. Wish we could perk her up somehow.
I hand-fed her fish as a hatchling when she was fussy.
Well, there's a great big ocean right out there. Need any fishing supplies?
You have fishing supplies?
Hey, there hasn't been much to do with Kaz spending all day in meetings. It's meditative.
Yep, and there's fishing in the game now.
Yay, we can fish. Every good RPG needs some fishing. Now, fishing is with a fishing rod, okay. This is not like Legend of Zelda's Breath of the Wild, where basically fishing is swimming and catching fish.
Right.
In a series that did originally have a typical fishing game with a fishing rod.
I have run out of bait. We had enough for one fish.
Because that's going to sustain a dragon. One fish.
It's more just to improve mood.
It's a morale boost.
I have something for you, Aureen.
As you fed me when I was young. But I'm no longer a baby dragon, champion.
You could be an ancient dragon, Aureen, and I would still come with fish.
That might be optimistic, given your lifespan. But thank you. I will enjoy this. I apologize. I was reckless. I wasn't
Generally
thinking
says the
far
fishing rod
enough
was
beyond
removed
the
from Zelda
moment.
games for being too OP. Oh
You
no,
were
little buddy,
everywhere out there.
no.
And we don't need you to be everywhere.
I know. I can't face that feeling again. That there was more that I could have done.
Well, you'll have to get over that, because it's inevitable.
You're right, of course.
What was that weapon the Aether Blades used? Any ideas, Commander?
No, none. But I'm going to find out. I still need to meet with Detective Rama. I'll see if he knows anything we don't.
Oh, yes. Kaz told me about that. Have fun. You caught that she's meeting with the Empress later, right? If I could have told her a year ago that she'd be here now, well, she never would have believed me.
Well, it sounds as if you have plenty to do, Commander. And Aureen needs rest. So, I'm going to officially chase you away.
Now we'll take a taxi, raptor taxi. The fishing is pretty meditative, I find. I enjoy it.
Oh, we get to ride on raptors now?
Oh, yes. I earned this.
Oh, did you answer Everett's question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the fishing is there to be meditative more than anything.
I love that tail design. Oh, little buddy's being pest. Little persnickety. I'll be back.
This is not right there I was going. Oops. As a fact, I still realize I clicked the wrong one. We're supposed to be going to the training ground. But that's not far from where we're currently going, if I remember correctly. What? the raptor got a little... Oh, whoa. That has not happened to me before. That's interesting. I've never had these things run into the ground by accident.
Char, you say? We don't have cats that look like the survivors of the crash have been released by prison. Impromptu arrival in Canada.
Yeah, this is the monastery. There's a bunch of steps here and everything in the story. We will not have time for them today. If I remember correctly, I think the training grounds are that way, but we can take a raptor there, and it'll be faster and possibly glitch again, which is funny. Also, we get experience points for raptor rides.
To end the stream. Oh, what did I miss? I see that was an almost firmament level glitch. What just happened?
The raptor walked past its waypoint or whatever it's supposed to do, and then glitched back underground to the waypoint before it went upstairs. So.
Wow.
Firmament. I really should finish that.
You should. You don't sound excited to, though, which
I'm not,
me.
which bothers me, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. It's like being disappointed in an old friend, which I've seen you also go through, Mystic, so, you know.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Okay, let's get this started. You, my friend, took a nasty blow to the head when you crash landed on our beach. I can't sign your medical release unless you prove you're not gonna keel over on me out there. So, you're gonna join the students in a few training exercises here at the monastery.
You're sending me to school?
Hey, hey!
Yes. Yes, I am.
Is that a vicious Oni?
But it should be easy for you, right? Assuming everything's in working order and the legend of the commander isn't just a Crichton fairy tale. Your little friend's already out there. Threw himself right into it. He's got a bit of a ferocious streak.
So yeah, basically you just
outsider trainee.
learn different things
Perfect. I love whipping students into shape. To be fair, you look pretty experienced.
Jeremy goes, are they starting a theme? Are they starting a theme that Canthons are obsessed with paperwork?
Are they starting a theme? What?
That Canthons are obsessed with paperwork?
No, not really. I don't think it carries through.
I just think it's just a lot of red tape because you came under very strange circumstances. Everett goes, I'd be happy to host a group discussion of Firmament once you're done if anyone is interested. Interesting. I like this idea of a little book club. Boss Rush Network has done that for a few games. They did that for Legend of Zelda, which patrons for them get things extra. I think video game book clubs make perfect sense, especially for something that's like a Cyan game.
My defense protocols are initiated if you wish to trade.
Jeremy goes, I'd also like to talk about it. I need to debrief my thoughts on the matter. That's fair.
Anyway, this is kind of all that it would be. There is a jumping puzzle somewhere around here too.
Well, we've returned to Cantha!
Yep.
We did part of the Dragon Cycle plot. Jeremy goes, one of my favorite streamer groups is playing through it currently, and they'll discuss it in depth when they're done.
Don't get overconfident.
Yeah, we know how to glide.
I love how the pet just magically follows you.
Yep.
Can't talk, Commander. I'm training. Ruthless as the beetle. Deadly as the mantis. Resilient as the roach.
Evergo, speaking of which, would you guys ever be interested in a loader book club? That could be fun. I'm not into Lord of the Rings as much as some other of my fellow nerdy friends are. There are book clubs I'd be interested in, but I don't think that would be it. I'm so obsessed with Dragon Age that I don't want to put a lot of time and effort into another fantasy setting.
Anyway, that's a good place to end it.
Yeah.
We're just in the middle of tutorial training at this point, so.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for joining us on this spontaneously rescheduled live stream. So tomorrow we'll be continuing with Mass Effect. Everett goes Everett is also trying to compile all his thoughts. All their thoughts on Firmament as well. But while you go and think about that, we'll probably talk about it again in the chat tomorrow. That's it for now.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us again as we come back from vacation. We're so glad to have you back.
And we'll be back tomorrow with Mass Effect.
Yes, we'll be back.
Until then.
Have a good evening. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Maybe don't take it out on the one person who's willing to put up with you.
I won't. And, congratulations. Monastery is lucky to have you.
Thanks.